Hello and welcome to News Hour on Unity TV. Today is Monday, 16th of October 2020 and is equivalent to 2nd of Rabiul Thani, 1445 after Hijrah. The headlines. TUNTBE swears in new ministers as FEC meets today. Federal government may suspend 3.27 trillion naira on palliative loans. NAV airstrike kill 100 ISWAP terrorists, destroy gun trucks in Borno, Zamfara. And on the foreign scene, Ecuador elects youngest ever president Daniel Noboy. In sport, Osimhen Iheanacho to miss Mozambique friendly. And those were the headlines. And for details and more of the stories, I am Rukayat Sani Ibrahim. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will today Monday swear in 3 additional ministers into his 48-person cabinet. A senior official in the presidency who did not want his name mentioned because he was not authorized to speak on the matter confirmed to newsmen that the 3 main ministers will be sworn into office at the council chamber of the State House before the commencement of the Federal Executive Council meeting. Monday's FEC meeting is the second since Tinubu's inauguration as president on May 29. It is coming after a 48-day hiatus. Newsmen report that the council has not convened since its inaugural meeting on August 28, a week earlier on August 21. Tinubu swore in and inaugurated 45 ministers. The 3 additional ministers to be sworn in are Jamila Bayo, Ayo Dele Olawande and Balarabe Lawo from Kaduna State. The Vice President Kashim Shettima on Sunday departed Nigeria to represent President Bola Ahmed Tinubu at the Third Belt and Road Initiative Forum in Beijing, China, holding from October 16 to 18. This was disclosed in a statement on Sunday by Mr. Stanley Ngocha, the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Media and Communication, Office of the Vice President. He said that Shettima will join world leaders from over 130 countries in Africa, Asia, Europe and Latin America to deliberate on the theme high-quality belt and road cooperation together for common development and prosperity. The Vice President is expected to avail Nigeria of the platform provided by the forum to woo investors for more developmental projects. Shettima will hold bilateral meetings with other world leaders to promote Nigeria's trade and investment relations in line with the economic development agenda of the Tinubu administration. Ngocha said that the delegation of the Vice President to the forum includes the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Yusuf Tukka, Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, Atiku Bagodu, and the Minister of Transportation, Saidu Al-Ali, among others. The total spending by the federal government on palliative and loans to cushion the effects of the fuel subsidy removal may hit 3.27 trillion naira, findings by the Punch have shown. The palliatives and the loans were meant to cushion the effects of economic hardship on Nigerians and businesses following the removal of fuel subsidies and skyrocketing consumer prices due to high inflation. These palliatives included 100 billion naira to acquire 3,000 units of 20-seater CNG fuel buses, 200 billion naira to boost agricultural production, 75 billion naira for manufacturers, 125 billion naira for micro, small and medium-sized enterprises and the informal sector, 185 billion naira as palliative for state, and 1 trillion naira on student loans and other programs as announced by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in a national broadcast on July 31. Orders included 315 billion naira to pay federal workers, 35,000 naira allowance for 6 months, and 1.13 trillion naira to 15 million households at 25,000 naira per month for 3 months from October to December 2023. And 70 billion naira earmarked as palliative measures for lawmakers, and 75 billion naira loan facility to 1.5 million market women. Nigerian Air Force NAV yesterday in Abuja said its air components of operations Hadinkai and Hadarin Daji have killed no fewer than 100 ISWAP and other terrorists in streams of airstrike in their enclaves across the theaters. In a statement by the Director of Public Relations and Information, NAV Air Commander Edward Gapquet said the air component in the early hours of Saturday carried out air interdiction missions at the newly identified terrorist hideout at Bokar Miram near the Lake Chad region in Borno. According to him, airstrikes were authorized at the location in Bukar Miram, where several terrorists were neutralized while over 40 motorcycles and 6 gun trucks were destroyed. He added that similar strikes carried out in the early hours of 11 October 2023 by the air component of Operation Hadarindaji on a terrorist convoy at about 70 motorcycles on the road track leading from Kabaro towards Sangeko of Maru local government area of Zamfara State, with several of them neutralized. Meanwhile, troops of Operation Hadarindaji Saturday rescued 4 students of Federal University Gusau kidnapped by armed bandits in Zamfara State after an ambush operation and gun encounter. Sources said in a swift response to destroy schools, the troops, after the students were kidnapped, blocked all major exit routes, which turned out fruitful in tackling the armed bandits. A pastor with the Christ Liberty Evangelism Church, Roysko Iyana Iyesi Ota Oyene Khan Oluwaseyi, and 3 others have been arrested on Saturday with a human skull in the Saje area of Apiakota, the Ogun State capital. A source in the command told newsmen that the suspects claimed they had intended to use the skull for rituals. The source added that the arrest was made following a tip-off from members of the public about the suspect's suspicious movement and activities in the area. Following the intelligence, policemen were said to have stormed the area and arrested the suspects. Newsmen learned that other items such as 1 big calabash, 1 black Toyota Camry car, and 1 ram found with the suspects had been recovered and taken to the police station. The State Police Public Relations Officer SP Omolola Odutola, who confirmed the arrest, told newsmen that the 4 suspects had confessed to the crime. Many students, including final year students, are not resuming to complete their studies at the University of Jos due to the hike in the tertiary institution fee, raising the alarm in an interview with Unity FM TV yesterday in commemoration of World Students Day themed "If You Fail, Never Give Up," because fail means that first attempt in learning. Miss Matthew Happiness Oneje from Department of Theatre Arts and Ahmad Sanusi, a student of History of International Relations at the University of Jos, said students have nothing to celebrate. They urged the government to have a rethink over its decision on the tuition fee increment and also implement the students' loan policy to alleviate their challenge. Efforts to hear from the SUG President Joshua Adankala and Dean Students Affairs Dr. Chris P. Wuna on how they will collectively alleviate this challenge proves abortive. Our correspondent Jamilu Abdullahi Mazadu reports that World Students Day is celebrated every 15 October to create awareness on student challenges, among others. Government have been urged to build more community health facilities and employ health practitioners that will attend to pregnant women during antenatal and baby delivery so as to reduce the rate of maternal mortality in the country. A gynecologist and consultant with the Plateau State Specialist Hospital, Dr. Golit Williams Nengak, made this call in an exclusive interview with our correspondent Nasiba Adam Idris to mark this year's Pregnancy and Infant Loss Remembrance Day. Pregnancy and Infant Loss Remembrance Day is observed annually on October 15. The day is aimed at raising awareness about the emotional and psychological challenges faced by those who have experienced pregnancy and infant loss and to promote support and compassion within communities. The theme for this year's Baby Loss Awareness Week is Stepping Stones After Pregnancy Loss. Life can take a path that was never expected. Dr. Nenga, while highlighting some common causes of maternal mortality in Nigeria, explained that lack of educational and financial empowerment and the fact that women can't take decisions for themselves on pregnancy-related issues contributed to the problem. On how to prevent maternal mortality, Dr. Nengak advised pregnant women to always attend antenatal so as to get good care from professionals. The consultant also stressed the need to keep women alive so as to keep the next generation in progression. Christians have been encouraged to obey God's instructions to enable them partake in the joy of His kingdom in heaven. Monsignor Cletus Gotan of the Catholic Archdiocese of Jos gave the encouragement at a homily in honor of Professor Tallatta Abokatu organized by the Jos Izere Chiefdom Traditional Council and as well as the Afizere Community and Cultural Development Association held the St. Paul's Catholic Pastoral Area Lamingo Guanfan Jos. The cleric who took his homily from the Gospel according Matthew 22 verse 1 to 10 noted that given mankind the spirit of creativity to establish good content of conscious innovation, good heart, clothing and donation to charity is a sure way to run away from sin. The Catholic Archbishop of Jos, His Grace Dr. Ishaya Audu, appealed to citizens to always remember that they are one family and to discuss sentiments and embrace love and peaceful coexistence irrespective of socio-cultural backgrounds. Former Governor of Plateau State and Minister of Labour and Employment Simon Bakola long told the Israeli Nation that he enjoyed a cordial working relationship with their son as a secretary to the government of the state. Goodwill messages came from the representative of the Plateau State Council of Chiefs and Emirs, the Emir of Kanam, the Emir of Wase, the Ata Aten of Ganawuri and the Brangwa Irigwe, as well as the Emir of Das in Bauchi State and other traditional rulers. The event climaxed with the conferment of a chieftaincy title of Dama Sauransu of Jos Izere Chiefdom, as well as the performing of Itekoche, traditional blessing by the traditional rulers, which is the highest Izere blessings. And on the foreign scene, car horns in Quito bled in celebration Sunday as Banana Empire held Daniel Nobai 35 became violent, riddled Ecuador youngest president-elect ever. With 90% of votes counted, the Electoral Authority announced Noboa as the victor. Moments earlier, socialist rivals Luisa Gonzalez conceded defeat and offered her profound congratulations to Noboa because this is democracy. Addressing supporters in Quito, Gonzalez also said she would not be claiming fraud. Ecuadorians vote for 10 hours Sunday with no report of violence in a country gripped by a bloody drug war and a rash of political assassinations that cut short the bid of a popular candidate. And in sport, Nigerian forward Victor Osimhen and Kelechi Iheanacho will miss the Super Eagles international friendly match against Mozambique. This was made known in a tweet via the team's handle on X, formerly Twitter, on Sunday. According to the tweet, Napoli striker Osimhen will miss the game due to a precautionary measure. As advised by the Eagles medical team, Iheanacho, who plies his trade at England's Leicester City, has been ruled out due to pressing personal issues. The Super Eagles will play Mozambique today, Monday, at the Estadio Municipal de Albufeira, Portugal. And with the sport news, we've come to the end of our bulletin for today. You can follow us on our social media handles at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at UNT Radio FM TV, respectively. You can also watch us live on the satellite decoder by the sat, which has been watched in about 38 countries of the world frame. You can also stream and watch us live on our YouTube channel at UNT FM TV. I am Ruqayyat Sani Ibrahim. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of our programs. To have yourself a lovely day.